What you gotta do. All right. Thank you so much to our amazing Mama. Never mind. Roll with the 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 roll now. Without getting big one diet, children hurting and crying. And you practice what you preach and what you tell me on what you teach. That's it's mama. People got this question. Where's the love? All right, all right. Thank you so much to our awesome Julie for that wonderful music
Recording
to
in
keep
progress.
us all up and alive and ready to take in what is going to be shared with us today. And so welcome, welcome to our global family from all over the globe. What an honor and a privilege it is for me always to serve all of you today. Our leaders and our new guests, welcome. So my name is Utana Tavita Malo. I am a Diamond Director here at New Skin Enterprises. Our mission statement is to be a force for good throughout the world, to empower people with business opportunity, innovative products, with an uplifting, enriching, uplifting culture. Love it. Love our mission statement to be a force for good. When I came on board this journey a few years back, I was just in awe of what a blessing it is for me and my family to have stumbled onto this. My sister, who's younger than me, came to me and she asked me, told me to give this to my mom. And I said to her, oh, no, no. 3 months, she chased me down and I kept saying no to her because I didn't know, right? When you don't know, that's why knowledge is power. If this is your first time on here, whoever invited you, I know they love and care about you as to why they stepped out of their comfort zone to invite you onto this call. And I'm so grateful for my sister. 3 months later, she brought this juice over. Long story short, the whole trajectory of my life and my family's life changed because of health. That was the number one why that brought me here. My background is in auto finance and auto finance and accounts receivables. And I never was offered a free all expenses paid trip anywhere from any of these big companies that I helped to get millions of dollars for them. And so here, when I came on board this journey, I was able to qualify every 6 months for a trip somewhere that company picks to take their people to spoil them. So I was able to qualify to Hawaii, Punta Cana. I was able to qualify for Jamaica. Amazing. Not only that, I am married to the love of my life, Istola Malo. I have two beautiful children, a girl and a boy, Jonna and David. And the great thing about this, why I love this, is because I was able to not only be a care provider for my mom, who was a 2-time stroke survivor, and for my husband, who's a 1-time stroke survivor, without having to go work for a boss. So I was my own boss. I found myself working, being my own boss, and I was able to reach the second to the highest level on the compensation you'll see later on this presentation in just a year and a half. And so the goal is to get to the highest. And I am so glad that I have somewhere that if I work hard and pour all my energy, sweat, and blood, that after all of that, I am able to have something called a willable asset where all my hard work will go to my children. Because I know if I keep working for the man, I will not be able to will anything to any of my kids. So that's enough about me. It's not about me today, okay? Today, we will be watching a short intro video, and after that video, I will go ahead and bring up our presenter. But before any of that happens, please to remain muted on all times until you are asked to unmute. If you'd like to chat, please don't unmute. Just type on the chat box. We have a chat box where you can chat in there. So leaders, please introduce your new guest in the chat box. And now I will turn the time over to our technician to bring up our introduction video. I'll be right back.
There's a very special opportunity that won't be secret much longer. This is due to the convergence of several major global trends, coupled with the launch of a proprietary device in one of the hottest industries in the world. The trends? First, technology. Information, shopping, connecting, everything is mobile. Next is wellness and beauty. It seems young and old, and everyone in between is thinking anti-aging. Now, add the gig economy. Millions of people are diversifying, looking for their side hustle. They want the money, of course, but along with it, flexibility. They also want to have fun and make a difference. Nu Skin is positioned right where these trends intersect. Publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, Nu Skin now does business in nearly 50 markets around the world. Now, add that hot new device. The world's most comprehensive market research on the skincare industry is published by Euromonitor International Limited, and it reported that Nu Skin has been ranked the world's #1 at-home beauty device system brand. Here's what company president Ryan Napierski said. Nu Skin has differentiated itself in the rapidly growing at-home beauty device market with device systems that combine powerful serums and solutions with beauty devices to become the leading brand. This combination of scientifically proven formulations with patented technology addresses a range of consumers' top skincare concerns, such as cleansing, firming, hydrating, and the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Nu Skin offers an innovative portfolio of beauty devices. The LumiSpa reached the milestone of more than 2 million units sold worldwide in just 18 months. Yet that represents just a fraction of the rapidly growing $54 billion global device market. LumiSpa is winning awards worldwide while delivering visible results. In addition to beauty, there's also wellness, anti-aging from the inside, with an outstanding nutritional line of leading-edge products and measurement technology. And there's so much more in development, with Nu Skin scientists working in labs around the world. Nu Skin continues to innovate and evolve in other areas. For example, you can effectively do business online through social media. Many Nu Skin products are a perfect fit because of the visible results, the personal stories, and the potential for solid retail profits. And it's easy to get started because there's no sign-up fee or kit to purchase. Plus, you get free training and support and free personalized apps and websites. Technology isn't your thing? Then simply work offline. At the end of the day, we're a people and relationships business. Innovation also applies to the Nu Skin compensation program, aptly named Velocity. It's flexible, fast, and fulfilling, and you can get paid weekly and monthly. Most people start part-time and work from anywhere at any time. Nu Skin is a company that values effort and leadership, rewarding you and qualified team members with success trips to exciting destinations. Whether it's the products, the business, or both, you should learn more about Nu Skin. Beyond all the innovation, Nu Skin is making a huge difference in thousands of lives through its award-winning philanthropic programs. Be sure to get more information about the Force for Good Foundation and Nourish the Children programs. There's plenty of room for you to play a role as we grow this market. We need the right people to achieve our goals throughout the world. Every day, women and men and couples from a wide variety of backgrounds are joining Nu Skin. So get back to the person who invited you and learn more about how you can get started right away.
Wow, I love that video. Thank you so much. So now I have the honor and the privilege to bring up our presenter for today. She's currently tuning in from Paris, California, and I'm here in California as well. I forgot to share that with you earlier. Um, I she said start her and I started almost at the same time in this journey that of New Skin, and so she's originally from Samoa. She's been on board the journey now about around 5 years. She was able to qualify for those success trips, about four of them, to Sydney, Australia, Waikiki, Hawaii, Punta Cana, and Jamaica. And her background is in she's HRIT. She had so many projects. I remember her carrying her little laptop everywhere, doing this and that. But then later on, she was able to fire her boss like a boss. And 2 years later, she was able to do this full on, full time. And so she is a single mom, was a single mom, but you'll hear more from her. She's married to the love of her life, Scott Livingstone. She has five beautiful children and eight amazing grandchildren. I think one on the way. And she joined just because she wanted to initially for health at first. And then, of course, the flexibility because she was always at work. She was actually taking care, raising her kids from abroad in different countries that she had to go do projects at. And then her favorite power quote is service to many leads to greatness from the amazing Jim Rohn motivational speaker. So please help me to bring to the Zoom stage our beautiful, phenomenal, our amazing, humble Diamond Director, Mrs. Lorene Schwenke Livingstone. Woohoo! Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much to our Diamond Director, Utana, for that beautiful introduction. And welcome, everyone. I'm pretty excited to be here. I hope everyone is having a great evening. As Utana mentioned, I'm tuning in from Paris, California. It's quite hot out here. And so, everybody, I hope you are staying cool wherever you're tuning in from. So, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I know I can see that there are some new faces here on the call. So thank you for joining us. And just know that whoever invited you to this really does care a lot about you to patients. So let me go ahead and share my slides. Right. Hopefully the good old internet cooperates with all of us this evening, especially for me since I'm presenting. That is the longest I've ever seen this thing. See? Right, there we go. You all see that? Okay. I'm so glad that this thing here is cooperating with me. Thank you so much. And Utana did a great job. She basically introduced, shared a lot of my story. But I just want to share with you. So yeah, I was born and raised in the island of Samoa, and I was raised by entrepreneurial parents. My parents were very strict. I grew up in a very strict environment. It's one of those things where, and those of you who are Polynesians or Samoans on this call, we know how it goes, right? When you're young, you don't make the decisions. Your parents make all the decisions. That's the kind of environment I grew up in. They tell you turn right and you better turn right. Well, I didn't do that too well. Also, I landed in New Zealand at a boarding school. And then after that, I moved on to college in Hawaii. And I was supposed to go back and build the family, help out with the family business. However, I decided to move on to bigger and better things. And I came on to the mainland. And of course, I got married, more than once. I had to keep trying until I found the man of my life. So I have have 5 children. I raised a very ethnic background there, as you can see on the pictures. And these are my big blessing and my why, and the love of my life is my grandchildren, really. The older children, yes, they're all grown and doing very well, but the grandchildren is what I live my life for. And I'm doing this because this year, as I'm going to share in my story, it's a lot more than just products and a business. And I'm going to share that. Before Nu Skin, I was in corporate America. As Utana mentioned, I was in the HR IT space. I worked a lot. And I think I am just alcoholic. No, sorry, not alcoholic, workaholic by nature. Um, and and as she mentioned, I was basically running my household from abroad, and that was life before Nu Skin. I worked a lot. Yes, the money was good, but guess what? The end of the day, I had no breaks. I wasn't, around my children a whole lot. And every time that I wanted to go to a family reunion, it was really tough because being in HR, a lot of the projects involve payroll. And there are two things that you don't mess with when you're in the corporate world is the pay and vacation. Oops, I think somebody is sharing a screen. Um, okay, can you guys see my screen? All of a sudden, it changed. Um, all right.
Nope, share again. Please refrain from sharing your screens, team.
Yeah, somebody just took over the screen sharing. Okay. So, yeah, so as I mentioned that, the income was great, but one thing that living in the corporate life did not give me was the time flexibility. There was no time flexibility. There was really not a whole lot of time with my children, and that is really what I needed the most. And with that, because I worked all the time, I noticed that my health started suffering. So I was attracted to Nu Skin for the love of the products. I came here because I was experiencing brain fog and I thought it was Alzheimer's. And I was very blessed to have been put in the path of somebody that was using the products. And she shared with me what she was taking. So this is what I started out with, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about later. And we have a scanner, and I was scanned at the time, and I was scanned very low. And that's when I started my Nu Skin journey. So as I came on board, I was attracted to the products, but I ended up doing a business. 2020, I decided to fire my boss and I joined Nu Skin full time. And then a year later, my husband had this new idea that we can open up an alcohol and drug detox center. And in doing this business, and we had no idea that it was going to suck every living thing out of us, especially money, finances. It just like totally drained because with that, we had to comply. It was a heavily state regulated business. We had to hire, a doctor, therapist, RNs, CMAs. Like we had the top of the line staff because of the nature of this business. And our whole idea was to put these, these addicts on our supplements. And, we didn't even get to that part because it was just like payroll and everything else was really sucking us. And that was where I came to really appreciate doing this business is because, and I'm going to talk more about it because, there was so much overhead in doing the traditional business. And I had learned and I heard about doing traditional business versus doing Nu Skin, but I really did not take that seriously until I was in the depth of, doing a traditional business and realizing how much overhead is involved and how much, loss of financial, like it was pretty hard, guys. To be honest with you, it almost like put us out on the street. That's how hard. But thank goodness for Nu Skin. And what I saw in Nu Skin was way more than just products and, and a business. I saw a legacy fortune because, doing this business, I learned that this is a willable asset. And this is what I can work hard is to give something back to my children. But beyond that, I was also able to give back to other people. And I learned that doing this business is way beyond myself. It's greater than myself. It's not about myself. It's about, others. It's about blessing lives, global team, very successful ladies that come into the business. They're entrepreneurs themselves, and and I've always learned being in the HR space that you always hire up, and that's what the beauty of this is, that you look for people who are like you or better than yourself. And in this journey, I found so many people who are so much better than myself, and that's what the beauty of this is, because we have the opportunity to empower others around the world, right? And to, as that video said, it's we have opportunity, we have innovative products, and you have the opportunity to enrich and uplift culture. So, and that I really hold that dear to my heart, because that mission statement there is huge. It's so much bigger than just doing a business. It's about blessing lives. So what are you looking for? I see that there are very different people. I've noticed in this journey that we have different people that come in from different walks of life and from different careers. And there's so many engineers in this business, lawyers, doctors that come in, and they're so attracted to this. And because they're all looking for something, right? We offer supplemental income. There's so much more. Travel opportunities, time flexibility. That's what I was looking for. Time flexibility and the opportunity to own my own business and to build something that we call a leverage income, right? So I heard one time that if you can figure out how to make money while you're sleeping, then you're basically earning a leverage income, because the money will continue to come as you are sleeping. So, what are you looking for, right? So, there is so much stuff trending in, online trending in this world today. And as we say, that trends is your friend, right? So trends is where everybody is spending money, right? And there's so many things. It's like the adoption of technology and e-commerce. I remember when e-commerce became a thing that was back in what, Y2K, when everybody was nervous, about the change of the century and all of that. So, um, another thing that's trending a lot is personalized solutions for beauty and wellness, social selling, right? People are just out there on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. People are selling, and they're able to work for themselves and come up with flexible working hours, sustainability and environmental impact. Those are all the things that are trending. And guess what? We have them all here at Nu Skin. Every single one of these items that I've listed is what is offered here. And that is why so many people have been attracted to this opportunity. So, and the world is changing, right? And if you look at the way businesses are, I remember when I was driving to work back in, before COVID time, I was driving to work and I heard on the radio that the workforce is migrating to gig economy. And what is gig economy? It's where it's like a short term, job work, and where it's very fast paced. It's you don't need an office, to work in the gig economy, and it's very trendy, right? And I felt like it was very sexy. Like for instance, driving an Uber, that there is part of the gig economy, right? Uber is the world's leader in transportation, and yet they don't own any of those vehicles, right? They leverage people's cars and their car insurance. Same thing as Airbnb and Facebook and Amazon, right? Look at Airbnb. It's the world's leader in in accommodations, and yet they don't own any of those properties. Facebook, look, they're making billions off of all the content, and yet none of those content belongs to Facebook. They all belong to, to users like yourself, and we're out there, right? When we go to eat out, at a restaurant that we love, we post on Facebook, and Facebook is popping up all these ads and just making money. And yet, when we post and we share with our friends, are we getting paid from Facebook or by the restaurant? No, right? And I am one of those people that's big on going live at restaurants, anything that I love, I share on Facebook. And Facebook is really, they're making a killing off of our content, and also Amazon. So all these companies, what they have in common with Nu Skin is the power of leverage. So we are here, we leverage Nu Skin as a company. You can build your empire on top of Nu Skin, and we don't have to worry about, the legal side of things, the distribution, the warehousing, all of that, right? The inventory, that all comes from Nu Skin. They take care of all of that. And we're just like here, just doing our little gig, right? And doing our little business. And your little business can become a huge business because there are so many people that have come here to Nu Skin and they built millions. Like, we're not supposed to mention numbers, but it's the amount of money that can be made here is phenomenal. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the science, because a lot of people have asked me, why those products, right? What products do they have? And when I mentioned the vitamins that I shared earlier that I took, why? And before I took them, right, I went and did my own research, on the company. And when I found out that they have over 75 in-house scientists, that was big for me, because I came from working in a biotech company that, it's actually the maker of Botox. And when I was there, I was part of the acquisition team that acquired a very high-end skincare company, and I used their products. They were super expensive. So when I came to Nu Skin and being in HR, I knew exactly how many scientists that they had. Well, it was not near 75 in-house, and these are full-time scientists. And Nu Skin that has integrity are and they stand behind the science, and they do so much research. They don't put anything out there in the marketplace unless it's been fully researched, fully tested. And and that's the power of Nu Skin, and that's why I totally believe in this company. The products, once you take one product and you find out how very efficient and powerful it is, then that all the other products they make are very, very they're very good. They're very powerful. Well, Nu Skin has a motto that says all the good and none of the bad. They truly stand behind that motto. Okay. Um, so one of the things too that I love about Nu Skin is that the scientists that we have here are not just mediocre scientists. One of the biggest scientists that came in when Nu Skin purchased Pharmanex is the creator of birth control pill. He was on the advisory board, the scientific advisory board. This scientist here in the middle, Joseph Chang, he is one of the most brilliant minds when it comes to science. He came in with Pharmanex. He used to be a doctor with Big Pharma, and his lifelong dream was to save lives. And he was in oncology. And when he realized that he was saving lives when it was too late to save, cancer patients, he felt like he wasn't really, giving back to giving back to the world, the gift that he had to be able to research and be able to develop these amazing products. So he wanted something that was more in the natural space, and that's the birth of Pharmanex. And eventually he came to Nu Skin because Nu Skin bought Pharmanex. And I just wanted to share that because that this is the power of this opportunity is when you have new skin, you have yourself powerful scientists behind, those products and 40 years of very innovative science. One of the scientists that we have is one of the world's renowned ethnobotanists, Dr. Paul Cox. I learned doing this that there are not that many ethnobotanists in the world, and we have one of them. And he's developed a full line that we call Epic. And Epic is botanical, and we have like so many products. And so what I love about this scientist is that he spent a lot of time in where I'm from in Samoa, and a lot of the products has the tea leaves, and so many other things. You just got to check out the products for yourself. And one of the things that we have here, besides those products that I mentioned, are the devices. And if you see the years here, 2003, 2007, 12, and it keeps on going. This pipeline of devices just keeps on going, and they keep getting more and more advanced and very innovative, because we are getting into a space where it's just becoming so smart, technology. And now that we have artificial intelligence, that is also integrated into our products. So this scanner here is what really brought me here, because when I got scanned, this measures the antioxidant that is in your skin. And I remember the first time that I got scanned, I could not believe how low my score was. I was down here in the red zone. Red zone is what we call the walking dead zone. And after 3 months of being on the supplements, and these are the only supplements and vitamins that I know that are made in such a way where the body absorbs them so quickly, and it goes into your blood, system, and it really helps boost your immune system. And so this is what we call measurable health, right? Because with the scanner, you get scanned, it measures your health. And then after taking these products, you can measure again. For myself, I went from red to green. And that was the best thing ever, because I was just aging very quickly. I was not feeling well. My brain was just like going down, and being project manager, I needed my brain to work really well, because I was running a big project team, and I needed to be able to think, well, these products, like my favorite here is called Age Lock Youth. It targets the gene expression, and with that, it influences your genes. And in doing Nu Skin, I've learned that not all genes are responsible for aging, right? There are certain gene clusters in the body, and that's the beauty of Nu Skin, is that they've researched. This product here is like a 30-year research and study that they did. And with that, I was very, very confident in sharing this product because it worked pretty fast on me. Of course, we have a disclaimer that these products are not intended to cure or mitigate any disease out there. But I just want you to know that with the 75 scientists at the advanced science that we have, the formulation of these products are very, very, they're very powerful, and the efficacy is very, very high. This Life Pack Nano here is our vitamin pack. It's a comprehensive vitamins that, it's made in nano form, which means that it's made in the smallest form possible. So when you take it, you're able to absorb it very quickly and very fast, and you can feel it too. Whenever I take it, I feel like I just awakened, from from a tired sleep, right? And I take it twice a day, breakfast and dinner. And sometimes in the middle of the day, when it's very hot and I'm working a lot, I take it in the middle of the day. And I'm telling you, these products are very, very amazing, because it really does show up in your scan score, that you can actually prove that they work. And how many can say that you can actually prove that your vitamins work, right? So aside from the nutrition side, we also have the beauty devices. And our beauty devices have won awards. This LumiSpa here, we sold 2 million units in just the first 18 months. And this has won the awards ever since 2017, consecutive years, right? It's won the award of the at-home, the world's best at-home beauty device. And so alongside it is our facial spa. This facial spa, if you can think back, if you're familiar with the galvanic spa, it's actually a medical device. This here, it's in the palm of your hand. You're able to have the power of a galvanic spa. So it's sold here in the US. It's called a facial spa because of, FDA regulations and whatnot. But the power behind this little device, it's what we call a wrinkle iron. In a matter of 5 minutes, it lifts, tightens, and it irons away those lovely wrinkles that we've earned from having children and grandchildren, right? So that's a beautiful device. The body spa is the one right here. It's not sold here in the States. It's sold in other countries. However, we've come out with another device that has it's upgraded this device because it does way more, than just being a body spa. So where, as I mentioned, that Nu Skin keeps advancing, it keeps researching. So now with the technology of AI and, and IO is, input output. We are in the integrated space where these beauty devices are integrated with an app, a smart app that is on your phone. So can you imagine giving yourself, a spa treatment? You don't have to go to an expensive spa. You can just, give yourself a treatment and you can see how you're doing on the app of your phone. It will tell you exactly how to use it. For the LumiSpa, it tracks the usage. You can take your before and after, even before doing the LumiSpa. This Vera app that is on your phone that you can download, it will also scan your skin. It scans and it will tell you exactly what your skin is like and all the flaws and the blemishes. And it then with that, it will recommend the products that you need to use on your face. And as we all know, beauty starts from within. So it will also recommend which supplements that you need to take in order for you to start your anti-aging journey. That's what I love about Nu Skin. I worked for very fancy companies before, but I'm telling you, this year, what I love about it is that I get to use these products and I also get to build a business that, that I can grow and I can go to sleep and it continues to make money. Okay. So what's next? It's the power of IO. And as I mentioned, we just recently launched what we call Renew Spa here in the States. In other countries, it's called a Well Spa. This device here, in a matter of minutes, and you can use it for 5 minutes or 1 minute, 3 minutes, but this uses the power of adaptive microcurrent. And the adaptive microcurrent is, if you think about it, it's using the electrical current to treat, right? It's a very powerful treatment. When we go in to see a doctor and they're giving us what you call, oh my gosh, all of a sudden, it escaped my mind. Anyway, when I was pregnant and I go in, ultrasound, right? With that, they put the gel in your stomach, and with that, scanner, it's able to find out exactly how the baby is doing. It's able to take a picture of the baby and all of that. Well, this here is kind of the same thing. It uses the electrical charge to connect with your skin and it adapts. And that's what's different about this. There's a lot of other microcurrent devices out there, but what I love about Nu Skin's Renew Spa or Well Spa is that it actually adapts. In 1 second, it is analyzing your skin 84 times. Can you believe that? That is the power of technology. That is very advanced. And so no matter, I can go around and and use this Renew Spa on 5 different people, but not one treatment is the same because it adapts according to the person's skin and their body. So that is really, really amazing technology. And this device, it does different routines. It does restore, which is massaging. It helps depuff the skin. You can use it before a workout or after a workout. It relaxes your tired muscles. Or better yet, is for myself, I love it because it contours. It does body contouring. It gets rid of the ugly fat and the cellulite that nobody likes, and because of that electrical current, it's moving things around. It's moving that fluid that when it's in your system for a long time, it becomes toxic. So that is my share there on the products. The technology here at Nu Skin is very, very powerful. And I want you to know that they don't stop innovating. As a matter of fact, these products, they have a pipeline all the way out past 2028. So if you can imagine coming on and getting a business of your own online, not only that it's global, but you can also, bank on that the company will come out with a new product like every 6 months. We are about to launch a supplement called Mind 360. It's mind blowing because it focuses on the sleep and on the mind, on the brain. It's such sophisticated science behind this. And we're celebrating our 40th year. Nu Skin has been around for 40 years in 50 markets, and we are at over 2 billion, revenue. And with the way things are going, we are really projecting to hit 10 billion in 5-10 years. And the other thing that it really struck my eye was that Nu Skin is a publicly traded company. Okay. So there are other network companies out there. I'm pretty sure some of you have been around and you've seen some other companies, but what separates Nu Skin from other companies is that they are publicly traded. So therefore, everything that I'm sharing is available online. Nu Skin has to be transparent about its, financials, that you can actually go look and find out what Nu Skin's financials are. So we have everything that passes through, the FTC. We're heavily regulated by the company, regulated by FDA, FTC, SEC, you name it, we are regulated. So when people ask me, oh, isn't that a pyramid scheme? No, it's not. They're scheme, just so you know, if that question has ever come up in your mind. And there is no company that can have anything that smells or looks like a pyramid scheme that can be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Because to be trading on New York Stock Exchange, you have to be very transparent about your financials. This is Nu Skin's Innovation Center in Provo, Utah. This is where we're headquartered. We have another center, in China. And if you know anything about China, you cannot take MLM into China. They consider it is illegal, right? But Nu Skin was able to take its business into China is because we have a presence. We have a real presence there. We have, the laboratory. We have like so much more. So that's what I love about this company is that also it's a very financially smart company. This building was built, they don't owe anything on this building. This is where they house a lot of the scientists, where a lot of the million-dollar laboratories and all the work this is where we also have our monthly training that we go to for free. And this building was designed by the same architect that designed the Apple facility. So it's very, very high tech. So what does Nu Skin offer? Nu Skin offers supplemental income. You set your own hours, an opportunity to work anywhere, everywhere. All you need is internet and your phone, and you can work from anywhere. And you can also, earn bonuses that I'm going to talk about, like the possibilities of what you can earn here. And more than 40% of revenue goes to commissions. Okay. And what does Nu Skin do for you when you are building? They're in the background supporting you with all the stuff that you would have had to pay money to keep that overhead. Like I mentioned earlier, we had a traditional business and we had to worry about all these things. Well, here at Nu Skin takes care of all of this. So that way you can just worry about your business. And you don't have to pay anybody. There is no payroll because Nu Skin takes care of all of that. Okay. And if you don't care about beauty and wellness and all that stuff, well, guess what? There is so much more that you can do here at Nu Skin, right? And if you don't want to do the traditional style of business here, you can do social selling. You can do your business 100% online. And we have a lot of very successful business builders here at Nu Skin that do everything online. You can sell whitening toothpaste. That was one of our biggest, hottest sellers. We have so many products that you can share before and after, our Instaglow. I use Instaglow every day on my face, because it just gives you an instant glow. There's so many other products that you can sell online. Okay. Let's talk about compensation. As I mentioned earlier, we have more than one different bonus. We have here a sharing bonus. This is what we call the daily bonus. As a brand affiliate, you can come in and you can earn the sharing bonus right away. You come in, you use the products, you share with your friends, and from sharing with your friends, you earn the sharing bonus. And then as they go out and they share with their friends and their friends share, and it keeps on going, then you then rank up and you earn the this first milestone, which is called the brand rep milestone. And that's where you start earning the weekly bonus, which we call the building bonus. So now you earn building bonus on top of the sharing bonus. And also that you can, when you're doing social selling, you can sell retail price, and there you will be earning the retail profit from these products. And that is a really good chunk of change. So this is the weekly bonus. And as you begin, keep on growing and keep on building. And as I mentioned earlier, that we come in to do a business of our own, but you never do it by yourself. You never do it alone because you have support from everybody, the person that invited you here. And as you continue to build, as you can see, when you help one person become a brand rep, you keep going up until you reach, these pin titles here on the far right, Blue Diamond Director. You become a Blue Diamond once you have helped 6 people become brand reps, and 3 of your legs are what we call leadership legs. This is so much more to the compensation plan, but I am really skimming the surface for the sake of time. But you can reach back to the person that invited you and they can give you more details. But, beyond the Blue Diamond Director, there is the Team Elite. This is what I call the $1 million circle, because when you hit a Team Elite, there is some serious money to be made. And all the, those bonuses are earned through helping other people. Here at Nu Skin, we really focus on helping others. I usually say that if you're coming here to just look for money and just to, focus on yourself, you're not going to last. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to last too long, because Nu Skin's compensation plan is really designed around helping others. The more you help others and the more they become successful, you yourself will get what you're looking for in return. Really, that's how it works, right? And as you notice here too, that here at Nu Skin, they pay all the way down to 6 generations. I've been with other companies before. Most of them pay only 3 generations. Here, we pay up to 6 generations deep. And notice that no matter how deep the generation, you get paid 5% all the way down to the 6th generation. So if you're really doing this the right way, because you're in Nu Skin, when you do Nu Skin the right way, it is a joy. But when done the wrong way, then you're just going to struggle, right? So when it's done the right way, you're going to find out that the deeper you go, the more people, right, that are down the bottom, because you have your 6 there, multiply 6 as you go on, 6, 6, 36, and you keep on going. By the time you get to the 6th generation, can you imagine when you're doing it the right way and you are getting paid 5% on every generation? And guess what? This compensation plan is going to be upgraded come August 1st. So everything that I'm telling you right now, if you think that this year is big, watch out. Come August 1st, it's going to be accelerated to something much bigger, to where, let me just go back to where being a brand affiliate, it's a way more than just earning a sharing bonus. The company is rolling out all these different types of things that you can actually come in as a brand affiliate and earn like 24% commission. And that is huge. It is really big. Okay. So as for an example, 2023, these were the average commissions that were paid out. Okay. Average meaning anybody, it all depends on how much you want to work. As I mentioned earlier, you can do this part-time or you can do this full-time, so you can come in and you can make less than these averages, or you can make more. Starting out as a brand rep, you can start off at about 500 to 600 a month, and you keep on going. These numbers, 1, 2, 4, is the numbers of people, that brand reps that you have directly under you, the amount of people that you've helped reach their goal as being a brand rep. Okay. And as I mentioned, the compensation plan is going to change to where these things here that you see are going to be so much better. So you coming in and being invited to come to this presentation today, you're invited at the perfect time, because you are just on the brink of things changing and taking off. When I joined, the compensation plan before this was a little bit harder. And when I saw what people used to do before my time, I was like, oh my gosh, lucky me. But when they introduced the new compensation plan that's going to be rolled out in August, I'm thinking, wow, the new people coming on board are going to be so pleasantly surprised. Okay. So that's the earning part. What else does Nu Skin give you? And, on top of all those bonuses, every 6 month, Nu Skin has a success trip. As Utana had mentioned earlier, I have earned 4 of them. And and once you earn these trips, Nu Skin delivers what I call the best of the best when it comes to luxury travel. They pay the airfare, they pay transfers, they pay gratuity, and they don't just send us to just mediocre resorts. They send us to 5-star resorts. This picture here, with this is the beauty, is being able to travel with your leaders. This was in Punta Cana. We also went to Jamaica, and that was a beautiful trip. It was just like so fun. So these are things that you look forward to. Okay. And, and like I mentioned earlier, if you don't care too much about, health and wellness and beauty and all of that, well, there is a program where you can give back to help us feed hungry children around the world. We have a Nourish the Children initiative. And in this initiative, we have served over 750 million meals so far. And Nu Skin's goal is to feed over 1 billion meals. And this is the part of Nu Skin that I truly, truly love, because this is 5% of what we do, but it's 95% of who we really are. And that's what I love about this company. It's not all about making money. It's not all about getting fat pockets. It's really about giving back to the world and making this world a better place. And what else do you get? So you get sign up for free, and that's the beauty. And that's the part I did not believe when I was first told that you sign up for free. I was just like waiting for the other shoe to fall. Nothing fell. Aside from signing up for free, I got support and training for free, and that's what you're gonna get. You have 6 levels of mentorship and support and training. We have training every day. It's just people, hey, you come on board, we train you, we can train you to death, okay? But it's really up to you to take it or leave it. As I mentioned, it's all about what you want out of this opportunity. The timing is perfect. This is a perfect timing to hop on board because of where Nu Skin is going. We are a global market, and look at the beauty and personal care. It's a 484 billion, dollar market, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. This is where we're going. And with that, we are about to introduce DNA and AI. This is where we're going. We are already in artificial intelligence space with our devices, but with this new app that's going to come out just by a cotton swab, it's going to be able to tell you exactly what your DNA is in your body, what your potentials are, what your talents, what the color of your eyes, and all the things, like different things. Like somebody had done it, one of our corporate, the president of Americas, he had it done, and he said that it came back and it told him that his collagen breaks down too fast, and that he doesn't have the genes for sports or for dancing, but he can sing. Isn't that amazing? And also with this technology, it's going to come back and tell you exactly which products that you need to be on. So as a distributor, this technology is going to help selling, so much easier because AI is going to do all the work for us. You just invite people, come and do the assessment, and away you go. AI just tells them exactly which products they need to be on. On top of that, we are looking to launch the biggest market ever next year. This is India, right? So Nu Skin, when they launched China, that was I was told that that was the biggest market launch. While India is Nu Skin is poised to have this 4 times bigger than China launch. It's a much bigger because of the population of India. So, so we are launching India market with Indians that live here in the United States or in any of the 50 countries that we do business in. And, and then next year, and because Nu Skin is so, they're so sure, and they're on top of things that they want to make sure that they launch India next year. They are throwing out all kinds of things, what they call a founder's pool, right? And a founder's pool is what I call ground floor money that is out there to be earned. So think about it. If you come on board and you know any person of India origin or ethnicity that lives here in the United States or New Zealand or Australia, you can invite them and you can start building with them. And guess what? When we launch India, then you are one of those people that's going to be blessed with that founders pool. So there is so much more information. We don't have much time to go into it, but I'm telling you, catch the tsunami wave right now. It's a wave that's going to take Nu Skin to 10 billions, and I can assure you, don't be one of those that is going to look back, after you pass up the opportunity and look back and go, oh my gosh, I remember the day I was invited to a business briefing and she talked about 10 billion. Don't be left behind, okay? Hop on that tsunami wave right now. Because if nothing else, guess what? You are going to be building this big legacy fortune that you can will to your children, your grandchildren, or your boyfriend, or your ex boyfriend, or your ex husband, if you'd like, right? But this is really huge. You are going to be building something that really is a legacy, to leave behind. And so I'd like to close with this saying that there are moments in our lives where we make decisions that change our destiny. And let that be this moment today that you make that decision to make a difference in your world and in everybody else's world that you care about. And again, thank you so much, for being here with us today, and hope that I've given you something really to think about. Before Nu Skin, I really wanted to live life different. I wanted to do something different, but I didn't know how. And I knew that I did not have the money to spend to really do that. But when I came here to Nu Skin was able to afford that opportunity where I can really make a difference without investing, any money into starting my business. Thank you so much to our MC. I'm going to turn the time back to our beautiful Diamond Director, Utana Malo. Thank you.
Wow, everyone, let's give her a big, huge round of applause. Thank you so much to our beautiful Diamond Director, soon to be Blue Diamond, Lorene Schwenke Livingstone, for that amazing presentation. And now we are going to transition really quick. It won't be too much longer, just 3 more minutes of your time to hear one of our success testimonials. I am going to bring her up. She's currently tuning in all the way from Brisbane, Utah. Like I said, this is a global business. And so a lot of our people are tuning in from all over the globe. And she is married to the love of her life, Mr. Malanga. I can't remember his first name, but they have 4 beautiful children. And she is a stay-at-home mom right now. Nu Skin has afforded her to be able to do that. And when she came on board this journey, all she did was serve people, like what Lorene said, and she got up to a title that is the 3rd to the highest. And she will tell you the rest of her story, but please help me bring to the Zoom stage the beautiful, the breezy queen out there in Australia, our Emerald Director, Mrs. Tala Malanga. Woo woo! Welcome, welcome, Tala.
Welcome, Tala.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is an amazing meeting today. So I'm just sharing you my story of how I came into this amazing blessing. I am an Emerald Director in this amazing blessing. I'm tuning in live from Brisbane, Australia, the Sunshine State. Although it's very freezing right now, it is our winter. But I came through this amazing blessing through a friend that introduced these amazing products that Lorene was talking about. So it was the health package that really caught my eye, because I was actually looking for something to help my husband with his chronic gout. So just to let you know, there is a disclaimer. We don't claim to heal anybody from these amazing products, but I can tell you through my experience and through my husband's experience in taking these amazing products, I can tell you that this is the reason why I'm still here. This is the reason why I'm here in this amazing blessing, was through these amazing products, the G3 Juice, the Life Pack Nano, and the amazing H-Lock Youth. That really helped my husband. Out of everything that we've tried, we went to doctor after doctor to try and help him with his gout. Nothing really helped him. It was, although he was told that his kidneys was getting affected from the tablets that he's been taking. And so that really, really scared me. And so we were looking for something until my friend introduced these amazing products. And I can tell you that, the science behind it, Lorene was talking about the science behind these products. And I can tell you it's amazing. It's amazing. And so if you're sitting there, looking for something to help you with your health, this is it. So I love you all. That's my share for today. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Back to you, Utana.
Wow, amazing. Woo!
Thank you, Tala.
Okay. Thank you so much to our beautiful Emerald Tala all the way from Brisbane, Australia. That's 7 hours behind us, but thank you for making time to come on here and share your story with our guests and our leaders tonight. So that is it, our beautiful global family. We will be having our winning mindset training tomorrow. For those of you that decided, oh my gosh, this is it. I want to, I'm all in. So reach out to the person that invited you to this call and get signed up. It's free. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. But those of you that decided, okay, this is not for me, not yet, not right now. Well, we wish you the very best and God bless. And so that will end our presentation for tonight. Thank you so much for hopping on and for giving us an opportunity to serve all of you. So thank you again to our technician, Julie, our presenter, Diamond Director, Lorene Schwenke Livingstone, and our last but not least, our testimonial, Mrs. Talamalanga for that wonderful share. So good night or good day, whatever time zone it is where you're at. We love you and God bless you. And we'll see you again on the next Zoom, which will be tomorrow for our winning mindset. Okay. And
Thank
again,
you.
new guests, ask your person that invited you if you're ready to start. You need to do a fast start within the next 24 to 48 hours. Mwah. Bye for now. This is Utana Tavita Malo, your Diamond Director. It was a pleasure to serve